YouTube! ¿Qué pasa? Welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls video, and today it's gonna be an epic one, cause we're talking about Hollow Mask Ichigo today. I mean, this character is from what? From 2016. He's been around since the start of this game. And I can't believe that even until today, we've got 2022 now, it's 7 years later since the release of this game, that I haven't made another version of this character. And that's really actually upsetting me, because that's actually the antagonist of the anime. I know they've made a lot of Ichigos. As you've seen, I just rolled up my Ichigo squad right there. However, I mean, this character is just epic. Like, that's the one you see right at the beginning, the first fight against Byakuya in the anime, where the mask takes over. Then the one with the visors, where he learns how to control his mask. And I mean, this character is just, from design wise in the game, he looks awesome. And I wish they would just make another version of him. And I do hope this is coming out maybe this or next year. That would be awesome. I doubt it, but that would be awesome. Now, today I would like to go a bit over his gameplay and if he's of any use to nowadays, and what he is actually about. Right, let's check him out. I've got him 205 T20. I just T20'd him for the purpose of this video, actually. Apart from that, I wouldn't recommend anybody T20ing him without him being max transcended, maybe. And I level up 2 of his slots because I do use him quite often as a link, as he has strong attack damage increase 20% and recover stamina 16%. So that's actually great for him, and that is why he's still even today of some use in terms of being a link slot character. Now, in terms of his skills, yeah, he hasn't got much. So he has Havoc, he has Frenzy, Sprinter +1. I did give him Long Stride, and I gave him full stamina damage boost. He's got Devastation, stamina recovery built in, long reach, adrenaline. So back in the days, you couldn't really differentiate between strong attack damage and normal attack damage units. I mean, he's got both skills. Adrenaline is for nut units, and Havoc's for strong attack. So he's basically got both. So you could use him as both, actually. I want to hit myself for saying that, actually, but yeah, it is true. Even though his soul trait suggests he's more of a strong attack damage unit, nevertheless, he's in my personal opinion, gameplay-wise, more useful as a nudge unit than a strong attack damage unit because of his skill Adrenaline. If you see now in a second his gameplay, his strong attacks actually do take a long time to activate in comparison to his normal nudge string, which hits just like current one, to be fair, without the power, obviously. And that's basically it to it. Like, there's nothing more to say to his skills. I did give him full stam damage and long stride. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot the character links. Just a second. Right, and through the power of editing, we're back again. I did give him Ichigo max transcended because I want to give him the SP boost, obviously a hybrid link, third anniversary Ulquiorra, and my beloved Frenzy Byakuya max transcended. And that's given him a whooping. What has he got? He's got 4,000, almost 4,300 SP with this build. I mean, you could even go higher if all of the units were max transcendent and had perfect roll on the extra slot. And yeah, but it is sufficient for him, I guess. And that's basically all there is to him. Now, as a link, solid character. And we'll see in a moment if he's still viable as a used to be good character nowadays. Right, so we play an inheritance zone, and let's see. It is sorry, by enemies, was it? No, hollows. Right, so it is hollow enemies. He's actually got the disadvantage as he is an Espada killer, which is also very rare nowadays, to be fair. And I used to be a thing quite back in the days where a lot of characters used to be a Espada killer. But yeah, he isn't, so he has no killer attribute advantage. But let's see how this goes. Again, we remove an ally and we're just keeping him. Let's go. There you see his first strong attack. That's what I mean. Like, you see, it's taken a bit time to actually activate. But he's doing damage though, to be fair. Like, I mean, it's only at 205, but still, like, those are some numbers. For a character that's 7 years old, he's missing that the see what I mean with his nut string? He's actually got a pretty fast nut string. That's what I really like about him. And a long stride does him good though, to be fair, a long stride. And I love the way that he has built-in stamina recovery. That's so OP for this character. Go on, Ichigo. Show him, boy. Show him, boy. Don't get frozen here. And you see his nut string. Look at the speed of that. Like, that's because of the skill adrenaline, which increases actually his nut string. Oh yeah, it's missing guard break, definitely. Guard breaks definitely missing for him there. I hate these ones. These ones are my worst enemies. What's... Oh. Attack, Ichigo! Are you seeing the damage numbers though, like, or am I just being dizzy right now? Let's see. Let's just calculate it once. So that was 15,000, 12,000, 13,000. So it's doing an average of 11 to 15,000, maybe even more. Yeah, that was just above 15,000. That was 2 hits, 12,000. Let's see. Go on. He lost the full stamina damage boost right there. 9,000. So without full stamina damage boost, he's doing around 9 to 10k. And with full stamina damage boost being activated with the build you're seeing right now, he's doing approximately around 11 to 15, just above 15k. So that's lovely. That is really lovely. Like, for an old character like him, without even being max center, that's pretty good. And that hit everyone. Was that like a 25k? No, that wasn't. So let's go nut string. The nut string does around 4k attack without being built for nut. I guess if I would have built him for nut, with him being a melee unit, he might be able to do like similar numbers as his SP. But that's actually crazy. Like, I mean, you gotta be fair, for a character this old, dishing out those damage numbers in this content. Oh, the Getsuga Tensho looks nice. Oh, 150k, 150,000 attack damage he did there with his soul bomb. That's actually insane for a 7 years old character. Yeah, and that's basically it. I mean, there you have Ichigo Hollow Mask version. I mean, I really do hope that I'm bringing him back in 2022, 2023. Design wise, in the game, he just looks awesome. I mean, come on, man, you have to like this character. I mean, it's always like in every anime, I think, that everybody just loves the orange dude. It's the way in Dragon Ball, it's the way in Naruto, it's the way in Bleach, but nevertheless, he is a badass, the way he just looks there with his mask. And yeah, the question of all questions, like, should you max transcend him if you have him 505? Well, I wouldn't say yes and I wouldn't say no. I mean, he's very useful as a link. Could you play with him in current content? Rather not. That's why I wouldn't really advise anybody, apart from if you have a lot of materials like me and you're at a level where it doesn't bother you, then you might as well. I max transcend almost any unit I get my hands on. So yeah, I would max transcend him purely only because he's a good link unit, and that's why I personally would do it. And that basically concludes the video for today. Thanks for joining. Take care of yourselves and see you guys next time.